All right, last night was date number 2 for Kevin Stanfield, our C95 Bachelor, with Lise, the single mom, who, by the way, there was almost a bit of a problem last night. One of your kids is sick, right? Is your little boy?
He is sick. He's feeling better now, though, so it's all dealt with. And
it's all good?
Yeah.
I think, though, that almost just speaks, though, to the fact that Lise has a different lifestyle, Kevin, than any of our other bachelorettes. And, you know, sometimes kids puke and mom has to stay home. But luckily you were able to go out last night. Yeah.
And I told her outright on the date, and I also talked to the promotions girl, if she had to cancel, I wasn't going to hold any of it against her. She was putting her priorities first, and I didn't consider myself one of those, especially against a kid. Slightly more important.
You can't win against a kid.
How you feeling about the whole thing here, Shauna? The body language?
Okay. I'm feeling really good, and I'm especially appreciative of Lise and her outfit of choice this morning, which is a T-shirt with a giant face of B. Arthur as one of the Golden Girls on it. I'm not sure why, but I like it.
I love B. Arthur. I love the Golden Girls. Yeah.
So you guys started out at Move Soar, had a bit of a workout. How did that go?
It was good. It was fun. It was difficult. My athletic ability is not so much there. I struggled on the silks, but Kevin did great on the silks.
Really?
What's silks? I don't know what that is.
Silk rope. There are 2 long bands of silk rope, and there's a way you can over-under it, so I actually touched the ceiling.
Wow.
Which is kind of cool. I got all the way to the top.
So you're like pink. Like you're pink. Like pink at her concert.
I did use the pink silks, yes.
Wow.
Also, I think my favorite part, and it really took the whole edge off, I roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face.
Oh.
She was kind of showing me how to do something, and then she was behind the silks, and I had to wrap my leg around the silks, and I guess I went a little wide. And so I roundhouse kicked her in the face.
Well done.
Both dealt with that very gracefully, though.
Yeah,
you and the instructor. Yeah.
She laughed. I felt bad, and then we moved on. It was good, but I felt better afterward.
You went to Cliptomania for what? A hot shave?
I've gone for a hot shave already.
Yeah.
Love them. They're a glorious thing. No, I just got the sides done.
Oh, okay. Little trim up on the side. And then at the angles, Lise, what did you do?
They fixed up my makeup a little bit. They did a great job and fixed up my hair. I was kind of looking like a hot mess after Move Soar, so they helped me out. Yeah.
All right. Did anything surprise you about Kevin at Move Soar?
The fact that he got to the roof. That was very surprising.
And Kevin, anything surprise you about Lise there?
The fact that she was the one who volunteered to make that leap and say, this is the one I want to do. This is going to be adventurous and awesome. And then she followed through. And a couple of times we both decided, you know what? Let's challenge ourselves. We're going to do this activity they showed us, and we're going to spin while we're doing it.
Cool.
And then there was one point where I was like, I think I'm far enough. And you were just like, come on, Kevin.
Oh, nice. So, you were kind of encouraging each other, even though it was an uncomfortable, a bit situation for both of you.
She told me to put my purse down and get at it. And I did. And then and that was really, really cool. She was very motivating. And
then it was dinner at Station Place for you guys. So this is where you're forced to go face to face and have a little bit of conversation. How did it go? Kevin, we'll start with you. How was the conversation? Was it easy flowing?
It was awkward. We didn't say a word to each other
no.
the entire time.
Oh, that again, hey?
It was just it was fantastic. It was super cool. I don't think we really had a lull. We just kind of just kept talking. Yeah. And a lot of the conversation, I'm going to describe it as, in the best possible way, Seinfeldian.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking Seinfeld-esque, but yes.
See?
Exactly.
Same concept.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just people watching and discussing how there's this one table with one girl and several men and just trying to pick out which one is the lover. Stuff like that. We had so much fun just watching everyone else. And the conversation itself was in-depth, too.
It was.
We got pretty deep. We delved.
And Lise, did you feel the same way? Was it easygoing?
He's very easy to talk to. And yeah, really, we just talked the entire time. There was no lull, and we kind of, I don't know, I feel like we have the same sense of humor in that sense. And
the same philosophies a lot of the time.
I was just going to say, so then kind of twisted? Because you're both a little twisted.
Yeah, he was unhinged.
A little bit. He's got some deadpan humor. I like that. I like the deadpan face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play the match game. You've each been given the same questions. We'll see how your answers match up. First of all, we'll start with you, Lise. The best thing about the date was?
We had spoken about this earlier, but I really think it was just the back and forth, the banter the entire time, and that fact that it was just so easy to... He was so easy to talk to, and I appreciated the fact that you went with me and you drank beer out of the bottle like a pirate with me, and you were just like, no, we don't need this glass. We're going to do it like this. I like that.
Nyar.
Yarr. Kevin, the best thing about the date?
Roundhouse kicking an instructor in the face. That also probably exactly what she said. Yeah, it was just very easy to go through it all.
Okay, Lise, the one thing that could have been better about the date is what?
We took off our coats and we were wearing the same color, and we were people that match are such wieners, and we looked like those wieners. But other than that, nothing.
I thought you were going to say that we took our clothes off, and I was like, what?
Awkward.
You were in the station place. Come on.
Technically, they gave us the whole upstairs. We could have, but no. For me, I think it would have been made better if I hadn't roundhouse kicked an instructor in the face, and that is my honest answer.
Okay.
What's your best and worst of the date?
The best and worst of the date was the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Now, Lise, you were sort of writing and scribbling your answers down and then scribbling out and then writing again. The thing that stood out the most about the person was?
Why is it taking you so long?
I don't know. This one is difficult.
I blend into the background.
I don't know if this answers the question properly, but I'm going to say it. I guess it stood out from the night, the fact that his athletic ability. I shouldn't be surprised by that, but I was. He made it to the roof, and that was very surprising to me.
World-class athlete.
I don't look like I could make it to the roof because I actually asked about that, and I just don't really have that look.
Maybe you should take up ribbon dancing for the Summer Olympics.
That's a thing that I'm probably not going to do. But I appreciate the thought.
Well, just saying you're good at it.
Apparently, yeah. Ribbon dancing up.
Lise, what is the best feature about Kevin?
His deadpan humor. I like that he can say something that's like hilarious and inappropriate, but with a straight face. I like that.
And Kevin, best thing about Lise?
Best thing about Lise? Ooh, okay, first off, the thing that stood out I already talked about before the break there, the whole super adventure. She picked the brave date. Let's just put it that way. And the fact that she's a genuine person, which I think I touched on my own time there. It was as being the one word to describe her.
Nice.
And that she's exactly who she says she is, and she doesn't, there's no poppycock about it.
No poppycock. All right. Here's where it gets harder. If I had to change one thing about the other person, it would be what, Lise?
I wish he would stop giving us such crappy weather. That is my biggest downfall with Kevin. I think.
Hashtag blame Stanfield on Twitter. It's actually a thing.
Yes.
Other than that, he's pretty good.
For
Kevin?
me, that she's a vegetarian, and it's not even. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you because I'm eating bacon wrapped scallops, and you're looking longingly at my plate,
jealous.
right? And then I had a steak, by the way.
Well, if you're
My
jealous,
food was delicious.
Yes,
but it wasn't.
but it
dead
wasn't
animal.
But it
that was
wasn't
delicious.
bacon, exactly.
Yeah.
So why were you jealous? Like you like meat, but you
Oh my
just
God,
decide
it's
not to eat
so
it?
good.
okay, well, this is weird. Why, if you like it, why don't you eat it?
Because I watched a documentary by mistake last spring.
That's why I don't watch
On meat
documentaries.
processing.
So
I don't
you're
need
like
that.
a recent vegetarian.
I was one, and then for a year, and then I was telling Kevin this, and then I accidentally ate a chicken burger, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'm not a vegetarian anymore. And then I became one again when I watched a meat
She's a
processing
reformed
video.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like, yeah, it looks like you go to AA, you go out, you go in, you go out.
This has been for about a year again now.
Okay.
But I do envy people that eat bacon.
Oh, all right. What surprised you the most about Kevin?
His rap knowledge. He
yeah, that
he rapped
happened.
an entire verse to Eminem's Without Me. Didn't miss a beat, didn't miss a word. I was very impressed. And
That's on video for the record.
It is.
That exists.
and his rum knowledge. He and I were discussing rum for a long time. I like rum. Kevin, he's got a lot of rum knowledge. He introduced me to some new things.
We're drinking pirate beer. We're gonna talk about rum.
All right, so it's Couch Confidential time with Lise. First off, is Kevin the kind of guy you normally date?
He's not the kind of guy I would normally date. In a few aspects, I guess, but I've liked the fact that I've gotten to know him and that our personalities jive very well, I think.
Would you say that you felt sparks on the date?
You know, I can't say that I felt sparks. I feel like Kevin and I could be very good friends and we get along on that level, but I can't say that I felt sparks.